run right here on that. Get stuck on the wall of that thing. And a sniper. That's a good shot, though. Right in my ear.
Reactor control is nearly contained. Hold position for now.
Calm down, senor. You're not gonna hit him from there with that and do anything, at least. But he's not, like, burst firing, dude. He was fucking killing the sand up on the hill.
Go, go, go!
Looks like me trying to shoot shit.
Grenade in play!
Excuse me, sir. Well, we should have enough now.
They bungled the defense of the landing pad.
I don't even want to
Begin
use
final
any of these
lockdown.
heroes, bro. I guess Vader. Wish I could reset his levels.
We would be honored if you would join us. Now you face
Oh, the swing didn't hit him. I guess he was thinking of rolling, you guys.
your forces are powerless. You know little of the dark side.
Doesn't matter, Jermaine. Pull the trigger. You will do your duty.
These are the fruits of treason.
I don't think it's that surprising, honestly, though. Mad King. I wish they had, don't get me wrong, but I just, they're done with Star Wars, I think. If anything, you could use that as confirmation that they're probably just officially done with it. The people who worked on this game don't work at EA DICE anymore, so they're like, why do we talk about it? We didn't make it. We're not making a new one. We're working on Battlefield right now. We need to advertise that. It wouldn't be a good idea for EA and DICE, when you really think about it, to start talking about an old game that technically the people working there didn't even make anymore, while you're kind of killing hype for Battlefield, because you're going to put focus back on Battlefront. So from a business perspective, I kind of understand why they didn't do it. They're not going to stop working on Battlefield to come back for Battlefront, so like that's not ever going to happen. So I mean, I don't really know what a lot of these fans were expecting. I mean, to be honest, like we've been saying to this whole resurgence, a lot of them are getting their shit from Reddit, and Reddit dudes are overly positive and don't know what they're talking about. So I feel like realistically that was never really going to happen. But on Reddit, everybody's like, "Oh, they're going to do something." Like, no, they're not. You hope they do, but yeah, realistically, I don't really see them doing anything. Like, had that resurgence came before they were working on the new Battlefield, that might have been different, but who knows? And a lot of people, including YouTubers, will probably use that as an excuse why they stopped playing. I love the game, but I don't want to play it because DICE didn't come back. EA didn't do anything. Greedy EA. So they'll make that argument. I don't watch other YouTubers like that, but I'm sure that argument's already been made. Feel free to drop some names if you'd like, but like that really wouldn't surprise me. But again, a lot of them are not being realistic. When the views started rolling in, they just tried clickbaiting their viewers to tell them what they want to hear. Where we tell you what you need to hear, they want to tell you what you want to hear. So that's how a lot of those ideas keep kind of just circle jerking each other into their version of existence, but not the company's. But I mean, any realistic person would have told you that probably ain't gonna happen. But I get it though, from the YouTube side of things, you don't want to go against what people are saying because you don't want to, you know, scare the viewers away. But it's really, yeah. It sucks, don't get me wrong, but it is what it is. If anything, I would have been expecting Disney to say something more about it than EA. Like, hey, we appreciate you liking one of our games, da 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 da. We'll definitely take that into consideration when the next Star Wars multiplayer game's getting made. But EA specifically, I don't really,
You cannot resist.
it'd mostly be like, hey, glad you're enjoying the game, and move on. Like, but it wouldn't be anything like, I don't know, more deep than that, I guess you could say.
Do not waste resources.
Unfortunately.
Find me.
Oh, but I dashed wrong, and we choked him, and he just got out of it immediately, so he rolled away.
Your weapons betrayed me.
Tis how it goes. Exactly, but Battlefront people never take that into consideration. I mean, we've said it a lot of times, some people don't believe me, but a lot of the dudes, when you talk about Reddit and they're going in their deep dives on this game, a lot of the people in those conversations don't even understand that DICE is working on another game. They genuinely can't comprehend that because they act like the only thing they've ever played of them is Star Wars. So to them, that is all the company is, where in reality, they've made way more Battlefields, and this will be their second Battlefield they made since this game dies out, you know? But they don't know that because all they do is ever play Battlefront and watch Battlefront, so it's just, you know, it's unfortunate, but again, it is what it is. You can't change that. And frankly, if I make the case, like, you know, your best chance, at least from these guys making Battlefield or Battlefront again, is you're gonna need a Battlefield to do good. They're not gonna want to support that game because it's not Battlefront. I'm not gonna support it. I want them to make Battlefront, not Battlefield. But again, you're just kind of, you know, yep, get out of here, right? Do some black magic on our ass. Not a jump. Oh, it's a button. Not as good as a jump. No offense, Bowman. No offense. I love you, but damn, this game does you dirty sometimes. What can I say? Like how we got a hit marker. Maybe it was this turret I hit. I don't see a turret. Yeah, we talked about that a lot too. To make a Star Wars game, you got to buy into the Star Wars license, which costs more money than making a Battlefield game, and people don't factor that in as well. We've said that for a long time now, but yeah, that's another thing I don't think a lot of people factor in when they have these discussions. If anything, you should blame Star Wars for that, because I could see why EA wouldn't want to have to pay a whole shit ton of money just to get in there. Where you should be like, man, Disney needs to kind of chill on how much they're asking for these rights and shit to kind of boost creator developer, not, I guess, what's the right word, creator interest in making Star Wars games. Maybe don't make it so pricey, so you can entice more companies to want to make Star Wars projects. Especially when you think, like, compared to a Battlefield game, they've been getting backlash, obviously, because Battlefield sucks, but then you compare that to a Star Wars game, you're taking on a whole different fandom. So, like, from their perspective, they're like, we're taking on a lot more risk and have to deal with some annoying-ass motherfuckers more than we would on Battlefield. So, don't get me wrong, some of them are on Battlefield, too. We got some annoying there, too. They probably think I'm one of them. I wouldn't really blame them. I can see where they're coming from. Like, yeah, you kind of got a point, bro. But you've also been making shit Battlefield, so, I mean, can you be surprised that I don't like it?
The power is considerable, but uncontrollable.
Hey, it's gonna need some help here, y'all. There's a few too many in it now. There's a few too many. Alright, well, you know, let's just back off. The teammates got the other one. Let's just back off and go try to heal up. Wait for our cavalry to get here. Oh, Declan. Yeah, a former DICE developer who doesn't work at DICE. Yeah, you're not wrong. A lot of it starts that way. This former DICE developer that hasn't worked there in 5 years, he liked a post from somebody saying they like Battlefront. They gotta be making a Battlefront 3. Like, no, not necessarily, bro. He's gonna be doing it as a passion project on his own, I guess. Fuck, I thought Ray was going this way. she was not.
You cannot resist.
There's too many of them. I thought that was Ray. I could see Ray in my dreams, not the ones I want to see her in. Please jump over the railing, Vader, so we can heal. We're trying to not die here. Yeah, no, they're having microtransactions. Microtransactions aren't bad. People like exaggerating that they are. They could be done bad, don't get me wrong, but microtransaction does not instantly equal bad. We've said it 1,000 times. It should be skins and skins only. Nothing to do with pay to win. But again, I'll say controversial statement. Pay to win in this game was not that bad. People just exaggerated the fuck out of it. Meanwhile, there's more people playing War Thunder. People are all going to cream their panties when GTA 6 comes out. And they're going to be buying shit in there so they can do better and have shit other people don't. So, like, that pay-to-win argument really doesn't make any sense when you break it down from other games' perspectives. How many people that play Battlefront are still going to get GTA 6? So, like, stop. That argument is fucking abysmal at best. But it shouldn't have been even a remotely pay-to-win or even hinted at it, to be honest. But the amount of hate they got for it was way exaggerated and blown out of proportion by a bunch of false statements on Reddit and other places like that. Same with the gambling, same with all that shit. Sadly, this is going to be a video, so we're going to get some video-only dudes in here. Like, you're going to get a lot of them for the first time that don't watch streams, so that'll be fun. Maybe they won't comment now because we roasted them as they were probably typing this shit if this is a video. But, yeah. Oh, you're going to get trouble then? Okay, cool. You're so cool. You're so cool. Got the whole fucking team. Back up, Kylo. Lure them this way. Away from their shooters. Go this way, Kylo. Follow me, grandson. Oh, you cool? He's like, I was thinking rolling, ninja.
I am not so easily injured.
Better get the turn to the left, please. I would really love to jump this guy. Well, that might be left long.
Your purpose.
Kylo down. Well, that's not ideal for us, because now we're next. And I can't go anywhere because there's a... I was blocking, but maybe I ran out of stamina. Watch out, he's good, you guys. He's good. His little heart's probably racing like I'm in.
Detonated.
But I don't even watch unless I'm in it.
To the port ship. Move into short range.
I mean, algorithm's starting way quicker than it did yesterday, so... Still slow compared to the other days, though, don't get me wrong, but it's still there.
Grenade out.
Right there.
Alright, we got Ray at least. Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with you, but making that statement and standing by it when there's a bunch of other games that people are going to play and buy, you know, you got to make that case for those games too. And too often, a lot of EA haters, or at least in this case, they started talking shit about Battlefront, and yet those motherfuckers out there playing every other game that does it too, and does it worse than this, so... That's one of the things I dislike about a lot of the Battlefront fans. A lot of them did that shit, and they don't ever admit to it. They act like, oh, this kid, and meanwhile, they're playing all these other games that are more pay to win. Some of them are even as stupid to say as, you should add Ahsoka and Ventress and make a DLC that's payable. Well, I thought you didn't play the game because it was pay to win at launch. That's more pay to win what you're recommending doing now than it was at launch. But that's how stupid a lot of these guys are. They don't actually think when they talk. So at launch, it's like you could unlock the star card or buy the star card and upgrade it both ways. But now you're saying make a DLC where you can only buy a hero, and those who don't buy it wouldn't have it, and then the corresponding star cards for that would only be viable. That's more pay to win than the shit that got us here in the first place. But I've seen many people do that. Like, they don't think when they talk, but you know, they're like, the game's better now, let's bring pay to win back. Oh, now it's okay though, but at launch it wasn't. Like, go ahead. Like, personally, I have no problem with them bringing a DLC like that to do it. Yes, technically it's pay to win, but you know you got to make money to keep games going. They don't do this shit for free, nor should they. You know, I get there's passion projects, but these big companies, we want them to make a game. You're gonna need them to make money, so